Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we'll be talking to you about some of the funniest moments caught in sports. The reason we all love watching sports is because it can be so unpredictable, and that means the cameras sometimes get the chance to capture some really funny moments. Whether you're thinking swimming or ball games, gymnastics or good old boxing, sports definitely have most of us hooked. The rush comes with literally everything to do with the game. From the blaring voice of the commentator when that score is sure, or the wild team spirit that shakes the entire arena, it gets more exciting when we decide to recall those hilarious and crazy moments in sports history. Today we've collected some of the most amusing and ridiculous moments from all kinds of sports. So get ready, because it's impossible to watch this video without smiling. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, don't forget to do so you won't miss any of our new videos. For this rundown, we're looking at some of the funniest moments caught in sports. With all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? Own goals are always seriously entertaining, but also painful to watch. But this own goal might just be the worst one ever. Getting an own goal has to be the worst for the person whose only job is to keep balls out of the goal, especially when he's just gone to the max effort in saving one. I'm not sure how this French goalkeeper forgot to let go of the ball, but it was a disaster for him. It actually looks like he thinks he saved it at the last second, but that was wishful thinking. It was definitely an own goal. Tite, overly excited during Brazil World. Brazil manager Tite is overly excited in this video. He runs onto the field and throws himself to the ground after Philippine Coutinho scored the winning goal. Other players celebrate with him too. In sports, it's always wise to keep certain people around your side, like the people who have the power to determine your score. For example, you should definitely never hit the chair umpire in the face with a ball in the middle of a tennis match. It was definitely an accident and everyone rushed to the 17-year-old's defense, but it sure cost him. Before being taken to the hospital, the umpire declared a fault, sending his opponent to the semifinals. On the bright side, at least he didn't hit the cute ball boy who was standing under the umpire's chair and was so quick to duck. This video shows Neymar continuing his theatrical falling and rolling during Brazil's win against Serbia. The roll comes late during the first half when a defender tackles him with a sliding tackle. Neymar keeps on rolling, although the tackle is not aggressive. There are mistakes, and then there are moments like this. Johan Zarco was on course to take the 7th place of this Moto GP race when an unexpected nightmare occurred. He ran out of fuel. How does that happen at a professional event like this? We have no idea, but he's a true sportsman and decided just to run his Yamaha over the finish line and watch his people who had crashed earlier in the race manage to pass him. He looked completely exhausted by the end, but at least he got a point. A single solitary point. Iran's Malad Mohammadi flop throw against Spain. This video shows Iran's player kissing the ball and pointing to the sky before throwing it into the box. He gets his execution all wrong and has to redo the throw. He then decides to throw the ball backward instead of in the penalty area. If there's one surefire way to stop your opponents from really fighting, it's pulling chrome tricks like this. Jonathan Villar probably would have gotten to second base, but Brandon Phillips wasn't going to let that happen. He saw the play Villar was going for and decided to embarrass him by forcing him to slide face first into his butt. To add insult to injury, as if there wasn't enough of that already, Villar was also called out on the play that they probably didn't need to, because they'll definitely think twice before he tries that again, and gives the whole world a view of his nose squished up against another man's butt. Are you enjoying our list? Wait for the last but not the least entry in the list. But before we get further into the list, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more amazing videos from us. Let's continue with our list. A fan catches the home run ball above the green monster and fires it back into the field. The ball hits Stanton on the side, something he's not expecting. He doesn't see the ball fly from the stands. He agrees with someone who asks him if he's surprised. His manager comforts him before he proceeds to play. The first day of practice in F1 is all about calmly checking that everything's in order and every part of your car is working properly. And this is why that's necessary before you ask. No, the car didn't hit anything except maybe a bug, but probably not even that. Turns out they were trialing a new suspension component on this car. We don't know much about vehicles, but we're willing to say it's pretty sure it didn't work. He probably would have preferred to find that out at a slightly slower speed than 180 miles per hour, but there were no injuries, so who can complain? In this video, a dog invades a pitch during Brazil's quarterfinal against England. Just after the match starts, a dog comes onto the field. Brazil's goalkeeper advances to it, but he's unable to tackle it. England striker Jimmy Greaves steps in to tackle the dog. He wrestles with the dog, catches it, and gives it to the officials, who take it off the pitch. Celebrating a goal is absolutely fine. You deserve it. Have fun. Although you might want to check first that your goal was actually a goal. Karim Bulut was offside when he got the ball into the net, but he never stopped running to find that out. He just kept going, cheering and jumping up and down all by himself and hugging the spectators, who I guess were just humoring him. He came back down to earth pretty quickly once he realized he'd been celebrating nothing now. In this video, Randy Johns accidentally killed a bird when he's playing. John winds up and throws a fastball during the baseball game when a bird flies directly into the fastball. It flies between the pitcher and the batter and ends up dying at that very moment. Its feathers explode through the pitch. The butt fumble happens in a play between the Patriots and the Jets. Mark Sanchez runs directly and collides with the backside of his guard. The Jets lost 3 fumbles and the Patriots scored 3 fumbles. Always expect the unexpected when you're in sports, but still nobody could have seen this coming. Good thing this university runner was all set to win this 800-meter race when the pole vaulter next to the track made a mistake. Imagine his confusion when 1 second he's winning and the next moment he's all tangled up like an animal in a net. The best part about this clip though is the commentator, who's loving it and keeps insisting that Spider-Man had something to do with this strange event. Spider-Man threw something at them. Spider-Man attacked him. Well, Spider-Man or no Spider-Man, let the guy go to the finals. Jim Marshall is a former player for the Minnesota Vikings. He then throws the ball away and starts celebrating, thinking he scored for his team. This incident is the craziest and funniest moment in the history of the sport. There are plenty of people out there that came last in every race on school athletics days that will sympathize with this runner. Sogolao Tuvalu wanted to compete in the shot put category in the IAAF, but he didn't qualify. So instead of just going home, he joined the 100-meter race. As you can see, it's not really his strength, and he achieved the slowest time in history of sprinting 15.66 seconds. It seems like a terrible idea, but he became kind of a hero to the crowd who were cheering him on much more than the winner. This video shows Roddy McRae crashing through a section of an outfield wall when he tries to catch a fly ball. He's playing for the Vancouver Canadians in the Portland Civic Stadium. This incident makes him famous because he actually catches the ball and goes straight out through the outfield fence. Usually outfielders collide with the wall, but this one for Roddy McRae is the craziest one. So that's it for today's video, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. With all that said and done, see you all next time. Later, everybody. Until then, signing off.